Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Here we go.
What time's everyone going in?
Looks like I got nobody in here. But
3 o'clock.
if you do come watch,
So what do we have
sorry,
next
I'm
hour
in
or so?
and out. I'm still doing stuff around the house, and I got stuff to
We
do.
go back
But
up to the,
I didn't want
I
y'all
think
to miss
opposite
the
Adam's
behind the
DVD up there.
scenes
Can we go
with
back up
Nick
there?
Shirley. So
Go search for Ilhan.
you can always watch it on his
David wants to
channel.
give
Doesn't
Ilhan Omar
matter.
a hoodie.
But you know, I have my cronies, and I thought they'd want to hang out and visit and watch this.
Is Ilhan Omar's
So-
office in here?
Here it is. Y'all watch, and I'll boot
Okay.
myself to the side.
David wants to give her a hoodie. We have an extra hoodie for her.
I may be in and out.
We don't know if she got the first one. How to get out of here?
We'll see.
I think just right down there. There's an exit sign. All right, we're gonna go back up to the spot so we can go do some more interviews, show you guys more. We're in
So,
the Canon room.
If I don't answer you, it's because I'm in and out of here, but I'll be listening. Hey, Wanda, how are you, sweetheart? So he's just behind the scenes at the White House, getting ready for
David's a
the
savage.
State
You
of the
don't want to
Union,
question David.
because he's a good kid
Wait,
like that, and he
can we take
gets
the stairs?
invited
If we
to
go
the
the
White House.
elevator, it'll crash the stream. All right, yes, we're back to the stream.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Well,
He's been, so if it freezes, just know that he'll be back. He does everything he can to get it fixed. But,
It's a beautiful day out.
so, yeah, I'll be in and out. If I don't answer you or you don't see me in here, it's because I'm doing
You
housework
guys have
or
questions?
whatever.
Want me to start asking
You know.
some of the people in here?
But
Someone says,
enjoy.
tell Trump to legalize cannabis at a federal
I'll come in
level.
and out talking and bitching and, carrying on.
Someone says, another friendly reminder, do not spam the chat. And if you like what you are watching,
Hey, Mouse,
hit that
I'm
like button.
going to be in and
Amen.
out. I'm not going to, I'll come in and out of stream every now and then, but I've got stuff I got to
Someone
get
says,
done, but I
"Please
didn't want
interview
y'all to
Congressman
miss
Mike Lawler
Nick.
from New York.
Because
Give me
we'll do the
A
follow-up
good question
tonight
to ask him. and I'll
on
go
my
find
show
him.
regarding the
Where's
State of the
Nancy
Union,
Mace?
among other things. So, okay, there we go.
Whew. We're out to break a sweat walking up all those stairs. All right, we're back. All right. Is this where we were at before? Perfect. I want to show them what this looks like. This is pretty cool in here. All right, guys, this is where all the media is at. All the mainstream media. Can I walk right here? Let's see if we find Ilhan anywhere. No. All right. Pretty cool. You guys just saw it there. All right, now let's go back inside of that room. How are you guys doing?
Can I get your contact?
You can get my email, yeah, or my. Who are you with?
Italian television.
Italian television.
The best television.
The
there
best
is.
in television in
Yeah, very
Italian.
simple.
I speak Spanish. I don't speak Italian, but I'll put it
English
in
is
for you.
fine.
Yeah, we're gonna go back inside, and then we'll talk to you when you're gonna be there. Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll send you an email.
Okay, thank you. Oh yeah, I think the Chinese news network wanted to talk to me. We'll give her. We'll talk to her for a sec. How are you? Good. We're gonna do an interview with the. What are you guys called again? The Chinese network? Sound of Hope. Oh, amazing. You're not allowed to broadcast in China? Uh-oh. Really? The Chinese communist regime doesn't let them have free speech in China. What a shocker. I've heard good and bad things about China. I think maybe I should go there and make a YouTube video. What do you guys think? Should we go to China for a YouTube video? And quick shout out to Tony Tran, 1641 for the donation, and Lisa B. Frampton. Will you be replying to super chats later? How can I become an admin where we can post selfies of us wearing your merch? Oh, where can we post selfies of us wearing your merch? Yes, everybody who's wearing the merch today, go and take a photo and comment underneath my latest post on X of me and David. I want to see everyone wearing the merch in the State of the Union today. thing. It's a real bummer the stream keeps crashing because we were at like 6,000, and now we would probably be at like 10,000 if the stream didn't keep shutting down. All right, perfect. Tony, can you hold this so I can do this interview with her? Awesome, we're going.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Actually, yeah, you got so famous. Everybody knows you.
Yeah, a lot of people know me now.
So who invited you here today?
Today we're going to the State of the Union, so that should be really awesome.
Invited by the president?
Not by the president, by Congressman Pete Stauber.
Oh, okay. So which
Congressman Pete Stauber
okay, which state?
of Minnesota.
Okay, yeah. So how do you feel?
Super good, super excited. Not too many people get to go to the State of the Union. There's only around 1,000 people or so inside there watching it live, so it's a great honor to have the opportunity to go there. And I think it shows that America, the politicians are actually listening, and you can make a difference, whether you work for yourself or you work for another organization. People are watching, and people in America can make a difference in their own communities and in their country in general.
Your story is very special because you personally disclosed something that and changed the whole dynamic of this political landscape. And in China, people still have difficulty to get free information, or their voice couldn't be heard, and so on. So, do you have anything to say to our Chinese audience or listeners?
To the people of China or Chinese people?
Chinese and the Chinese Americans.
Chinese Americans, okay, different message then.
And also people in China.
People in China that are listening, I don't really know what life's like in China, so I can't really tell you much. But people here in America, just this is the greatest country to live in, and just I hope everyone respects our values and respects what we believe in, because we became the greatest country in 250 years, and everyone wants to move here for a reason. So we're happy to have everyone who respects the United States of America and respects us for who we are and how we got to where we are today. So that'd be my message.
Actually, you use your right to do something very great.
Yeah, everyone here in the United States has equal opportunities. So it doesn't matter where you're from, where you were born, who your parents are. Each and every single day here in the United States, I think that's the most beautiful thing about being an American citizen, is every single day you get to determine your own destiny. So you have the opportunity to sit on a couch all day, or you have the opportunity to go out and make a difference.
So what do you think about what you did, as a personal citizen, U.S. citizen, and disclose these scams?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was super awesome for me, and it was a great opportunity to show people what was happening. I'm super grateful for David, because without David, none of this would have been possible as far as getting all the information about the fraud that was happening. So it was a great blessing, and I think it was just a need for people to be able to see the fraud be exposed in the way it was. So hopefully there's some more arrests coming soon.
Did you feel any pressure after disclosing this?
Yeah, lots of pressure. My life's changed a lot since it happened. So
how did you deal with these pressures?
I knew it was going to come, so I've just dealt with it as it comes, and you can't really plan for the unexpected, but you can plan for what you do think is going to come, and that's what I've been trying my best to do. So thank you so much for your time. God bless you. Thank you. All right, we're moving on in. How's it going? Yeah, of course.
Thanks,
awesome.
dude.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yeah. Hey, thank you very much. Big FT, thanks for doing the Lord's work. We appreciate you. And thank you, Randy. All right, guys, I might need some Coke. We'll go talk to him after he's done with that interview. I'm going to get some Coke. Let's see who's in here. I think a lot of them went over to go vote.
He kind of been waiting on us.
Adam?
You want to get some ice? Get some ice.
Get some ice? Less water. You gotta have the ice with no water. There you go. Thank you. I've lately been drinking a lot of Diet Coke. Probably not been the best. No, I like Diet Coke. Yeah, but I like it with the lemon. It's really good when you drink Diet Coke with the lemon. I put like 3 of them in there. I love that. How's it going?
Lady, how are you? I don't know if you have availability at some point today. But
Yeah, we can sit down and talk to you.
Okay. When you've got time, I don't.
Let's do it right now.
Okay, cool. Great. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Always good to see you. All right, guys, we're gonna sit down and do an interview, I guess.
You don't need this one.
Well, just for the live stream to see it. All right, guys, we're kind of just giving you guys the behind the scenes of what's happening today. Don't really have too much planned for this live stream, except showing you guys the behind the scenes of what it's like before the State of the Union, and then tonight I'll obviously go to the State of the Union, and then I may or may not release a full video, depending on what else we see later today. I think the U.S. hockey team is coming, so hopefully we get to hang out with them for a little bit, which will be epic. They just won the gold, so maybe that will be in the video that we post tomorrow. But we'll just do some interviews, take you guys behind the scenes. Tony, maybe just.
State of the Union time?
Yeah, I'll be there at the State of the Union then.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it'll be great.
You ever been in before?
No, I have not.
I haven't either. Never been in the chamber, but
Yeah, I've never been here for the State of the Union or inside the chamber, so it should be sweet.
it's bananas here today.
Really?
Just all these constituents coming. I'd forgotten that members of Congress. We've done these congressional events before, but they bring guests in for the State of the Union, so it's extra busy.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Ready? Okay, cool. Well, his work precedes him. He's got to be one of the biggest figures in digital media today. Nick Shirley, it is good to see you here on Capitol Hill.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Your first visit, kind of in an official capacity, I guess?
I would guess so. Yeah. Other times have been unannounced, and I've gone and done my own thing.
I have heard your name bandied about more in the last months than I do most anyone who's been considered a media pro in years. What do you make of your newfound fame, if that's what you want to call it? You probably don't call it that, but that's what it is.
Yeah, it's been different because before all this, people knew who I was as far as like my videos. I had 1 million subscribers on YouTube, but this one really hit all social media. It hit on X, it hit on YouTube, it hit on all platforms, and it really did go worldwide. I'm getting messages from people from Australia and the UK saying we have the same fraud happening inside of our country.
Why did you decide to engage on this front? And tell people, for people that don't know your work prior to becoming sort of the news household name that you've become, what were you known for primarily before?
Before this, I had done videos on immigration, had spoken to illegal migrants that came across the border in the U.S. I did a lot of stuff on the election, have traveled to over 15 countries in the past year and a half making videos about current events, had gone to the prisons in El Salvador, had gone in the favelas of Brazil, had spent times in the streets of Kensington, Philadelphia, the streets of Skid Row, Zombieland and Cracolandia in Sao Paulo. I had done a lot before this. And so
why?
I'm super interested to see how the world works and to see like what's the pressure points of the world and what's making people do the things they're doing, because there's a lot of things happening, a lot of corruption, and a lot of people are dying from things like fentanyl crisis, or you're seeing a lot of issues arise in the West from illegal migration. And there's no other really YouTubers that were documenting it and then also kind of sharing their own opinions on a lot of things. A lot of YouTubers go and make these kind of videos, but they never actually not pick a side, but they don't ever try to come up with any sort of solution. They kind of just show it for what it is and never say, okay, well, maybe there are people inside the government right now who are trying to bring about some sort of solution, whether that be with fraud or whether that be with illegal immigration. I mean, I saw a lot of people get trafficked over from the United States border. So when Trump says he's going to close the border, I'm stoked about that. I'm going to support that. I'm not going to support the other side that's endorsing that.
Have you spoken to President Trump?
I gave a briefing to him at the White House for Antifa. That was cool.
Yes.
I did that, and I got to shake his hand. That was pretty cool.
What's your impression? If I may ask, and I'm going somewhere with this question. You're 23.
Yeah.
I'm told now. I have a son who's 21 and another who's 20, just turned. I'm told that it is your group that helped elect Donald Trump in big numbers, but it is your group that is falling. Donald Trump is falling out of favor with your group right now. Are you hearing the same? And if so, why?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are upset with the Epstein files, and they're upset with like the affordability. And everyone has the right to be upset with the Epstein files. And I'm still trying to figure out my own opinion on that, because there is so much bad going on with the Epstein files. Yet Trump released the files. They're taking a long time to release. They took a long time to release them. He said he was going to release them. But then also Joe Biden and the Democrats could have released them for 4 years. They had complete power. They could have released them. And I think everyone who says that Trump was good friends with Epstein, I don't think that's the case. He was one of the first person to ever report Epstein and his Ghislaine to the FBI, and so I think you're seeing kind of a lot of media manipulation, and I'm thinking Trump's waiting because a lot of the Democrats didn't even believe in the Epstein, in anything about Epstein beforehand. So I think Trump he could be playing us all as far as letting it play out, so that way all the evidence comes about and then comes down with the hammer.
It is pretty clear.
Because now they're arresting people in the UK, Norway, they arrested people as well. People are stepping down. So I think arrests will need to happen, and that will kind of restore the faith of people here in the United States once arrests do happen from Epstein. But if nothing does happen, everyone's going to lose faith.
I mean, no one can doubt that if Donald Trump were implicated in these files, someone would have released them before now. I mean, they tried to murder the man, for heaven's sake.
Exactly, and they just tried to murder him the other day at Mar-a-Lago.
Right. So it's hard to believe if there was something on in the man himself, they wouldn't have gotten to it by now.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Exactly.
But why do you feel inclined at your age to involve yourself the way you have I assume on your own? I don't know if I may pry. This is the thing I talk about with digital media folks all the time. They do a lot of work, but I don't necessarily know who's funding them. There is money in it, right? There is big money in it. There can be. I'm not suggesting you, but you know what I'm saying? Like, people should consider who they're consuming and what may fund what they're consuming.
Exactly. So like for me, for instance, I started making videos more politically based after I had returned back from a 2-year mission for my church, and I had $0. So when I came home back from that trip, I worked for an entire month. I power washed houses, and my goal was to make $10,000 in cash. And so then I took that $10,000 in cash and used that to funnel my YouTube channel for the first 3 months until I could actually make a profit. Because you actually don't really make money on YouTube until you can start getting the millions of views.
You
for instance, yeah.
But did you always with the goal in mind you were going to grow your YouTube views?
Yeah, I always knew I was going to be a YouTuber.
Wow, always. That was always your goal.
Yeah, since I've been 15, I've made a video pretty much every week since I was 15 years old. Even when I went on my mission trip, I was still making videos, interviewing people about Jesus in Spanish. I'd upload those onto Facebook. But so I've always had this like inkling to make these YouTube videos, and now it's kind of turned into what it is today. And now I know why.
Is that what drives you, Jesus?
Well,
or
yeah,
is it something else now?
Well, I mean, I have faith in Jesus, and so I try to live my life in a way where I please Jesus.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say like he's the driver to go make a political-based video.
Right.
Grrr. Hold, please. I think it's just the White House. It's really hard to get signals out of there. I think he's had to do a lot to make it work. It was buffering before I came in, and sorry, I sound like a
dude. I'm really not a dude.
But I've had a sore throat for days. Come on. No. Nick, fix it. The censoring is real, right? Crashed. Buffering. Ugh. I wanted it to just go smoothly so I could get my stuff done. I still have to go to the grocery store and a million different things. Flatty. I did. I refreshed. It didn't do nothing except give me more of a circle. And Mishka? Come on. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Let me see what he's doing on another channel to make sure I'm not the only one that's buffering. I'm pretty sure I'm not. Yeah, he's buffering. He's buffering everywhere. They don't like us. They hate that we can get the information out. They don't like that. Yeah, he's buffering. Otherwise, I'd be able to show it, and it's just not working. Hey, welcome, everybody. Still buffering. Learning how to podcast. Yes, that's what somebody said on his channel. Learning how to podcast. That's what we're doing. We're learning right now. Nick's teaching us about patience. That's what's going on. How to have them. I have none. Problem is I don't want none. Don't leave, everybody. I swear it'll come back. He did this earlier, and it took like, I don't know, 5 minutes for him to get it to come back. I'll refresh again just to.
This year, switch
here,
to
look,
snacks
you can
that
watch
matter.
a commercial.
Catalina Crunch Snack Mix helps fuel you forward with
Catalina Crunch. Go away. How are you, Flatty? Okay, Judy. As we sit here and wait, you do not want to hear me sing. Let me find music that'll at least take some of the crazy out of it. You want to hear?
Got tickets on sale in today's episode. Trains coming off the rails.
We'll turn it down so it don't blow your ears out.
But don't you worry about it, you're safe at home. Every talking head will tell you everything's fine. It's the blind leading the blind. It's a circus out here. We're wobbling on a wire. There's a lady with a beer, clowns juggling fire. Elephants and donkeys got us jumping through hoops. Y'all wish that I was lying, but you know that it's the truth. Get your pop, something strong. If the world's still spinning, the shit show goes on. Well, the world's strongest man just dropped the ball and the taint of it all. Yeah, the lion's out the cage, puppets in a rage, and we're wobbling on a wire. There's a lady with a beard, clowns juggling fire. Elephants and donkeys got us jumping through hoops. I was lying, but you know that it's the truth. Get your popcorn ready and pour you something strong. If the world's still spinning, the shit show goes on. Come on, come on. Witness the greatest show on earth. Ignore the flames. Do not panic. Everything's fine. It's a circus out here. We're wobbling on a wire. There's a lady
All right, we're back. We are back, I think. All right, we're back. You guys, I'm getting upset. The stream keeps crashing on me. I think we're going to talk to Adam from PBD, and then we're going to head out and go down. I think we should be good for the rest of the day once we go down. You guys want me to just keep streaming for the rest of the day? It keeps going in and out. The numbers keep fluctuating, but we'll be good. Go down. We should be good for the rest of the day once we go down. Dang, I think YouTube must have upped their quality. The streams look good. Camera looks really good. Don't talk to Adam. He rambles too much. I'm going to go roast him. Camera looks really good. Of course, Adam's talking to some of his fellow Jews. How's it going?
Good.
Let's go take a loop, everybody. Let's go take a loop.
There's a congressman right here you're gonna take a picture with, and then you do the Adam interview, and then you get out of here.
Okay, cool. Oh, I'm doing great. How are you? Wow, look at those. Look at that. That's lovely right there. How are you doing? It's a Dallas thing. Is that where you're from?
Ready to go see you. Where are you going to be?
Pete Stauber, Congressman Stauber.
I'm Beth Van Dyke.
Okay, nice to meet you.
I represent the 24th District of Texas.
Okay, amazing.
And this is Terry Lyons.
How's it going?
Terry Davis.
Nice to
He
meet
is
you.
a assistant field office director of the ICE facility in Dallas when they got shot up.
Oh,
In
whoa.
September. So he's my guest for the State of the Union tonight.
Wow. Well, thanks for being here and thanks for doing what you do. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You know, Nick. Thanks for doing
Oh, yeah.
phenomenal work.
Yeah.
Wait,
Does
go to
it?
Minnesota.
The CEO of the Leering Center. I got my CFO over there somewhere, David.
What made you go to Minnesota? Why?
I heard the
Why?
fraud was so bad there because I went there a few months before, made a video about how Somalians were, like, the population was growing, how Islam was growing, and then people were like, "Oh, you're here to make a video about the fraud." I said, "Well, what fraud are you talking about?" And this lady called me for about 2 hours explaining about all the fraud that was taking place. And then from there, I had worked for months to get information. Then David came to me with all the information. And so therefore, then we went and made the video.
That's
It was
great.
awesome. What are you People want to know. What are you working on here?
Right, am I working on?
Yep.
I'm on Ways and Means. So we're working on hopefully a second reconciliation package. We're also working on.
What does that mean? Second.
So, well, we want to make sure that the bills that we get passed, that we're trying to put more money in people's pockets. We're working on tax bills to be able to do that. That one big beautiful bill we actually worked on for 2.5 years. We're working on some trade deals, hopefully, and we're working on healthcare. Hopefully, we're going to have a bill
There's
that
a
comes
lot of
out.
healthcare fraud.
There's a lot of healthcare.
Got to crack down on that.
Dude,
Will you promise me you'll crack down on it?
You need to
Oh,
support my bill.
I support anything
So
that cracks down on
the
fraud.
Gorak Act actually looks at third-party audits of all of our departments.
Okay.
If you have third-party audits, we're not relying on ourselves
Yeah,
to
that'd
be
be
able
good.
to do it. So it's the Gorak Act. Would love to have yours, talk
Okay.
about it. It's a really important bill, and third-party audits of all of our departments.
Okay, great. Well, I think I'm going to go talk to Adam real quick. Pleasure
Awesome
to
to
meet
see
you.
you.
God bless you and continue to do great work.
Hey, they want me to say hi real quick. I'm Randy Fine.
How you doing,
Nice to
Randy?
meet you. How
Nice
are
to
you?
meet you. Oh, I think I've seen you on. Are you from Florida?
Yes, I am.
And you're you're the one who said the thing about the dogs, right?
There it is. Right
There it
there.
is.
Yeah, so there she is. Sure. Thanks for all the work you've done, by the way.
Of course.
You're doing real work. It just turns out that you don't have to be elected to move the needle.
We the people.
We the people.
Anything I can do to help you, let me make sure you got my number.
Okay, yeah. Do you have a
I got
card?
Yeah, it's all bent, but that's my cell phone.
Perfect.
So text me your info, and if I can do anything to help you, let me know. But
Awesome.
you're doing the Lord's work.
What do you expect to hear tonight?
Well, I hope the president does 3 things. Hey, Dad, watch out here. Come on. I'm sorry, my dad's.
I love how you're walking it.
Did
Did you hear about in the UK how a person went to prison the other day because she crosswalked and then they complained that the dogs were getting too close to the Muslims?
They have been trying to ban dogs in parts of the UK. It's a real thing. And, look, different religions can believe different things, but in America, we've had dogs for 250 years, and we're not going to stop now. But you ask about tonight, I hope the president does 3 things. Talks about how bad it was, talks about how much better it is, and talks about the threats that we still have. I mean, you've talked about the Somalian fraud in a big way in Minnesota. As you're proving, that's just scraping the bottom of the barrel. It's going to turn out a huge percentage of what we spend on welfare across the country as a fraud, and it's going to bankrupt our country if we don't do anything about it. And for Democrats, the fraud is not a bug, it is a feature, it is their goal. So I appreciate what you're doing.
Well, thank you very much.
You got
God
my
bless
number. If I can do anything to help you, let me know.
Oh, likewise. Thank you very much, sir. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Sorry, buddy.
I'll get-
Real fast. Here's
Awesome.
my phone.
Thank you very much. Beth
I'm
Van.
also the
How do you say your last name?
Van Dyne.
Van Dyne.
I'm also the caucus chair for the creators.
Okay, great.
The creators caucus. So we're looking at people who are doing exactly what you're doing and trying to.
You gotta go
protect
find
them
them.
Well, we're trying to protect them from really bad legislation.
She just
yeah,
said
that's
Creative
important.
Caucus.
That's important.
point
Thank you
that
very
out.
much. Have a good day.
Hey, Nick, Buddy Carter, Georgia.
Nice to meet you.
Card. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. Thanks for the work you're doing. Keep it up,
Awesome.
man.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We gotta go. Awesome. All right, let's head out. How's it going? Good to see you again.
Do you ever smile?
Do I ever smile?
Yeah,
Do I
ever.
always look like I'm just like
You're always just so serious. You gotta
I'm
chill
so
sometimes.
okay? I gotta
man.
chill. a
I'm
little
here. He's here. We got
bit.
your
We gotta
back.
have a good time. We gotta smile a little more.
Good to see you.
How's it going? All right. Yes. Finally, the stream's back. Keeps bouncing in and out. David, are people loving the hoodie?
Loving it.
Yeah, people love the hoodie. Well,
Everybody said they're going to order one.
oh, good.
And Representative Meeks came up from Iowa and told me that she's introduced a bill in Iowa, and it's called the Walls Act. And
Really?
it's a bill that automatically triggers an audit of any spending increases that go up over a 3-month period.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
It's crazy to think that a lot of stuff wasn't happening before.
They fully credited us for doing this, and they said, we started a movement across the entire nation with the videos that we made, and they said the people of America just owe us a great deal of gratitude. And I said, well, we're just happy to get the word out there, and so people can start to look for fraud, and I just want it to stop. Just get it to stop.
Amen. David, you're a good man.
Have a moment.
David has this. David's also pretty funny. Yeah, because like a lot of the things, for instance, the fact that people could receive money from the government and then they could go and wire that through a money wiring, like what's it called? Western Union. The fact that that's allowed for somebody to take in, yeah. To take tax dollars
To Saudi Arabia or Kenya, which is not part of the international banking community, so nobody knows what happens to that money, but they never go direct back to Somalia because they don't want that direct link.
Yeah, no one wants.
Lord.
Nobody wants their fraud to get exposed, or they don't. They create these networks where they can literally transfer the money and make it untrackable.
Right.
And they don't like us because we shed a light on it.
That's right. And the genie's out of the bottle and it's never going back now.
Nope.
For America, that everyone has been awake to the fraud, and everybody's looking for it now.
Amen. How's it going?
There's a congressman, you got to meet, senator got to meet in the office.
Okay, cool.
You guys got to meet, which is actually a lot more relaxing for you.
All right, sweet. We're gonna go in one of the offices and chill for a bit. I think they're gonna do like a meet and greet. No, I'm good. David and Nick, the DN. All right, we're going in, everybody, into this office. Go hang out for a little bit. Hey, let's go. Someone's been a member for 8 months. Thank you very much. And someone's been a member for over a month now. All right, we're going into the office. Can I live stream in here or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go in here and chit chat for a little bit, I guess. All right, we're in one of these offices now. Okay, yeah. All right, we're chilling. Let's read some of the chats in here.
So I'm going to take the hoodie off. So I'm going from Superman back to Clark Kent.
He's going from Superman to Clark Kent. Oh, someone said Skittles. Want some Skittles? Honestly, I would like to go to the bathroom, but Wi-Fi back. Wi-Fi's causing us some problems.
Chinese probably hacking it instead of the Union.
I think we're okay. We're good. We're good. We're back now. Sorry, I think when we like switch rooms, the service goes from one place. The Wi-Fi routers bounce around. Wait, we missed Tony's amazing life advice. All right, Tony, Tony. A little background on Tony. He's my bodyguard, but he's also a freaking legend. Green Beret, has served in lots of places, fought the narcos. I don't know how much information I can give out about you, but Tony is a legend. Taught me how to shoot a gun actually too. That was pretty fun. Give the people some life advice.
You know, the biggest thing is that knowing that and understanding and how to have a relationship with God is really what grounds people like Nick, like Dave. You know, just in general, I think it's just so much taken for granted that you're not able to understand what common sense is until you're able to ground yourself in who you are. First of all, as an American, and that creates a whole, you know, a whole world of seeing things with a clear lens and see what people truly for who they are. And I think that helps. And it's well received here right now just because you get ready to go into the State of the Union, but you see where everybody's coming together from different walks of life, like you were saying, and different ages, but it's really the same core. It's for, you know, we the people, it's for in God we trust. And that's really what it boils down to, and just how much evil we've been seeing and been witness to, that it's not to understand it and it's not to take it for granted, but if anything, it's really to eradicate it.
Mm-hmm. Eradicate evil, right?
That's right.
Because you've been all across the world. You've been in combat. You've gone to war. How evil can the world get? You've seen evil at levels most people haven't seen it.
The thing about even in war, but evil, you can't take it personal. Um, and that's where your faith comes in. And that's where my faith comes in, that in many ways I can be and embrace so much and take it personal, or I can just give it to God. When I give it to God, I'm able to deal with evil. If I try to handle it myself and it's not of me, or I try to make it of me, then I'm not able to reason and have common sense approach to deal with the evilness. And it's been happening in Minnesota, California, New York. I mean, it's either in God we trust and we the people, or there's nothing. That's really what it boils down to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I guess in simplest terms, I guess we could say what we believe in is we believe in God and we believe in the people. If you can't believe in God and you can't believe in the people, who do you fall back on?
That's right. Everybody comes here for the American dream. What is that based out of? And faith, Christianity, really what it boils down to. And no one else can tell you that. No Bible, no other scholar can describe that but God. And when you learn to understand those things, then nobody can persuade you, manipulate you, or coerce you to do evil.
Very true. Wise words you're saying, Tony.
Well, God's been, I've experienced God in a very personal way, and I know you have, and I know we all are, and Dave too. And it's really having that relationship with somebody that you can honestly trust and feel that love that no one else can feel it. Otherwise, you have a void life and no purpose, and a lot of lack of life and emptiness. You're gonna just be seeking for what? For your own self satisfaction, and then destroy yourself, and then destroy people that should not be part of that. And that's what we got to, it's a reckoning with evil.
Yeah.
Right now.
So I don't want to like put fear into people, but it is a very evil world we do live in. I mean, you do have people who literally, like for instance, for me, for exposing fraud and for David exposing the fraud, people literally want to come after you and want to kill you. I mean, I've had people at the gas stations come up to me. I had a very interesting experience in California. So I'm at this gas station and I see this guy, he comes driving by. He's like, no way. He gets out of his car and he yells, F you. At that same time, somebody comes up to me, shakes my hand and whispers, he says, you have no idea how many people are praying for you. And so at that moment in time, I was able to see the pure evil and then also God. And you could see how the devil, he's a lot louder and he's a lot more flamboyant. Meanwhile, the way God works is a lot more smooth, humble, and quiet. God's not gonna be yelling, come here, come here, come here. He's gonna be saying, come, come. Like
it's weathering the storm. Right now, that storm is here. It's just what are we gonna do about it? Who are we? Are we Americans or we're not? And that's just it. Learn to be an American. What does that mean? Have independence. Live your life how you want it to the fullest, because nobody's gonna give it to you, and we're for sure not gonna give it out for free. And it's time. It's time for us to just see that, the perspective of the, your perspective, that at your age, you're able to do so much with Dave. And, the age differences are there, but the common sense and the wisdom is not. It stays there. And that's what really I'm able to see in everyone that I've met here just in the last couple of days. And even when we came here last time, it's just the common sense approach. And then we're not stupid.
Yeah, because I think like when you look at political world right now, especially in the United States, there's some people who are fighting for things that have absolutely no common sense. No common sense. And so like I feel like whenever I go to anything where it is like a political event and there are conservatives or Republicans, everything they say has a whole lot more common sense, a whole lot more Christianity, a whole lot more belief in God in it than anything I see on the internet from the other side.
And what you're expressing in Davis,
I experience it firsthand. Like I get to see it in the streets, at the protests, and then I also have been blessed with the opportunity to come to places like this, and you get to talk to politicians, and you're able to see like, wow, a lot of these people are just God-fearing human beings who want the best for their country and are trying to do the best. And so it's very interesting to see those two.
And that is
different
true
point
love.
of views.
True love when you have nothing to gain, but just be able to encourage somebody that they matter. And we can't let that just go, without doing anything. We have to do something, and now is the time to do it. Because in God we trust, in Jesus Christ, have the relationship. I can't make you. We can't make you. Nobody can make you. But you be able to stand up if you have a little bit of faith in who God is in your life.
Amen. I'm gonna let David. Do you care taking over the stream for just a sec while I go to the bathroom? You and Tony can talk, and you can talk about your experiences. All right.
Sure.
Talk. You can check out the live chat right there. You have about 3,500 people watching you guys. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick because I think I'm gonna run to the bathroom before.
Well, I don't know that I can adequately fill in for Nick, but I don't know that anybody can.
No.
It's been just a phenomenal experience here at the Capitol. We literally are treated by royalty, and the recognition and the thanks that we've gotten from folks from around the country is just, it's overwhelming. It's very, very much an emotional experience. And they're crediting us with opening the Pandora's box of fraud, so that now everyone around the country is looking for fraud in their states. And I don't think the genie's ever going back in the bottle. I think once we got them out and now everybody sees what the fraud looks like, they know what to look for. And so my advice is, this fraud, at least in Minnesota, was so massive and so overwhelming that it was like trying to wrestle a greased hippo. And you can't get your arms around it, and then it wiggles free. And so I just said, well, look, I'm going to focus on one area, because if I can sink my teeth into one area of the fraud and fully expose it, then it's going to radiate out and it's going to reflect back on the other forms of fraud. And so we started with the child care, and we exposed all these child care facilities with no kids ever. I've been watching these places for over 7 years. I've never seen a single child there. You know, we talked about no footprints in the snow. And then the second video, we went to the transportation companies, because my contention has been that this fraud is like a wheel, and the transportation companies, the small transportation companies, are the hub of the wheel. Child care is a spoke, the autism centers are a spoke, the adult daycare is a spoke, the interpretive services is a spoke, and all these things revolve around transportation. And I haven't been able to get from the state of Minnesota, I'm still working on it, the numbers for transportation, but I think that those numbers are going to come in well over $1 billion a year to these companies, about 800 companies, and they don't transport anybody. I've never seen them transport a single person. I've seen thousands of them driving around the Twin Cities. And I've heard from a lot of folks now around the country who said, you know what?
Oh, shit. I walked away for a second. Heaven forbid. What are they doing? Nick must have went pee, and now David's got the mic, and it just stoved up on him. Correct? Poor guy. Okay. It does show on Nick's that it's still buffering. So, all right. We just have to wait it out.
Before you close, I just want.
It's just one sec. Yeah, it does this. All right, we're back. All right, okay.
So one last thing to what Dave was saying. One thing you got to remember: this is not about race. This is not about any religion. Evil has no color and has no religion. It's just pure evil. That's what we're going against. It doesn't matter where you ask me where I'm from. I'm an American. That's it. That's all you need to know. And what are you? Are you an American? That's all I care to know.
Amen. Tony, freaking man right there. All right, you guys, we do have to end the live stream right now. Thank you so much for watching. The Leering, quality Leering hoodies are still available. Go ahead and get them. Pin comment down below. People, if you're wearing them during the State of the Union, send me photos. It's going to be a great night. Thank you guys very much for watching. And David, the legend, thank you for being here as well. And we're going to go ahead and end the live stream. Like I said, go ahead, like, follow. Thank you all for the super chats, donations, everything like that. Appreciate you all. Thank you all for very much for watching. And we're extremely extremely blessed and very humbled to be here tonight at the State of the Union. So God bless you all, and we'll see you all very, very soon.
Do you know what voter ID is?
Yeah, of course I know what voter ID is. It's not necessary. Voter fraud in this country is not an issue, and it never really has been.
Do you guys have an ID?
Yeah. An ID?
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd restrict probably minority rights. People don't have access to getting IDs, so that would have an effect if it did pass.
Do you think it's racist to ask every American citizen to present an ID when they go
All
to
right.
vote?
Wow.
No.
I guess we're done with that.
How would it affect minorities?
So let's
Oh, God,
turn
I hit
her
the
off
talking
before
point.
she
Do you have
gives
an
me a
idea?
copyright or something. All right, everybody. I'm glad y'all came in and hung out with me for a few minutes. We will be doing a show tonight. It's going to start early because the State of the Union starts at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. So we are going to start at 5:45 if I can get my shit together. So come hang out and bullshit with us about the State of the Union and whatever. I'm sure somebody will come up and visit with me or whatever. But yeah, we'll probably listen to the State of the Union and then I'll do somewhat of an open panel. So yeah, come hang out. Visit with us. Tell us about all your problems. We don't care where you're from. You could be from anywhere. We want to hear it. So thanks for coming and hanging out. Love y'all. Bye. I'll play a little bit of our music going out. Maybe. Okay. All right. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're here and haven't. Thanks, bunches.
Got tickets on sale in today's episode. Trains come.